Okay, it's November 2nd. This is volume 13. Oh, it's an old Lincoln Warren. These were Kmart's name brand. I think I mentioned that. Because there you can see the Kmart price tag there. Basically based on the 83R type platform. So, but you've seen it, because, yeah, I've got one. I think I showed it during my collection video. Family guards. Thought that Lincoln Warren one was originally, but it wasn't. It was an 1800 BRK. Oh, there's that Kidda with the light. I've seen that one. You saw it last time when I was up in Rochester with my sister Steph. I didn't comment on it. Commented on it. You saw that.
I did, actually.
I've commented on it before, though. So farther back than I usually am. We rearranged, and Mom put that table that my TD20 was on over here by the computer. It's no longer that stand, a keyboard stand with that kind of piece of plywood or whatever. But anyway, there's that smoke guard we just saw at the end of volume 12. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! Geez, expensive, but I was gonna mention that's where I had seen one of those. And there it is. I knew it probably was one when I saw my, or when I had my, when I got my 700. I figured it was probably like a hardwired unit. Huh, well, phone. Just a sec. Alright, we're back. My sister. Sister Jess, that is. There's that probe. This time I said probe, not Sears. I call that other one the Kidda, or Sears, whatever. There's those decons we've seen before. My eyes kind of bothering me. As you saw in the mall vlog that I finally uploaded, I've developed this thing called filamentary keratitis. Whoa! Is that the real deal? That's just an article. That's just an article on it. If that's the real deal, pretty cool. Seems like it is. Hey, that'd be cool. A little expensive, but that's the only place I've ever seen one of those, isn't that? Magazine article. Anyway, getting back to that filamentary keratitis, it's something that these little teeny filaments appear on your cornea. If you're easily grossed out by something, you might not want to look at this, because it is kind of disgusting. But here's a picture of what they look like. This isn't from my eye, this is just one I got from the internet. Here we go. But as I mentioned in that vlog, it feels like when you get an eyelash stuck, or like a piece of sand, it's really uncomfortable. There's that one again too. I think that might have been lowered still. Some 83Rs. Probably getting to stuff we've seen already. That Radio Shack travel detector. It's Sears again. Okay, it's the 4th. Fucking cough. That was weird. When I did the first video, you saw it, and then when I did the first take of today, the exact same listings, the exact same order. I'm like, what the heck? Here I had it sorted as nearest first. So, you'll probably see that as an outtake at the end. Well, anyway. Yep. Mom and Dad and I all did. So I voted for.
Sorry, the info is not available. Private data unable to disclose.
Got a lot to go through though, because missed last few days because Mom had appointments in Rochester, of course. And I think that very first video too, I had it as nearest first. Well, obviously I did. But I'm really thinking of getting that Ultra Alert, that BDC one. And again, if it comes down in price, maybe that old smoke guard. That'd be cool to have. There's a decon. What's that one? 400. Foil electric. There's a code one again. This time it's... I wonder if it's the same thing. Because if it is, this time it's... No, it isn't. It's not the same one, but... At least this one's... You know... Oh, whatever. That Sears travel detector. Did find a detector yesterday, but it's just a newer First Alert photoelectric, so that's cool, but you know, nothing really noteworthy. It's kind of like one of these. Actually, I think tomorrow we're gonna go down. Oh, there's that Honeywell again. We're gonna go over to Harmony, Minnesota, because they have a cool antique store, and a couple years ago I saw an old Benjamin alarm horn there. Twin projector horn. So if that's still there, I might get that. And if I do, you'll probably have seen it by now. On Facebook or panel forums, whatever. There's that Firex again. Now the problem is I'm not going to be able to tell which one I've seen since that first time. Like I said, I had it, you know, sorted as nearest first instead of newest, but that vocal alert definitely would have shown up as nearest first. Showed that to my sister's boyfriend, who's a firefighter. He really thought that was cool. He's been a good quote-unquote supplier for me in the past. A lot of times we'll talk shop together. Like once we were talking about water fights, and he said, "You wouldn't want to get me in a water fight," and I joked, "Yeah, pull a couple links of 2.5, blow everyone away." We had to explain that that's, you know, 2.5-inch fire hose. Then I think last year for his birthday, I got him a hose model for his garden hose that has, you know, the same kind of action as a fire hose. He thought that was cool. And of course, if you're into firefighting, you know, a garden hose is often considered a green line. Oh, there's a GE. No, that's 401. I think we've seen that mislabeled one before. Okay, it's the 6th. Okay, it's the 6th. Missed yesterday, of course. There's a Generation 2. But yeah, I missed yesterday because, as I mentioned, we went to Harmony yesterday. Sadly, that horn wasn't there anymore. But if you're friends with me on Facebook, you've seen that I came home with an exit sign. We think it's a Lithonia one. Then an old airline fan from Ward's. That's an airline branded fan, not one that would be on an airline. Haha. There's those smoke cars again. And a whole bunch of Firex, Keta Firex ones. Brand new, pretty much. ESL again. 220. Really want to get one of those sometime. An older family guard. Now, if you're wondering, and if you're in that area and want to go antiquing, the place where I got it is called Generations of Harmony. It's right here. It's right outside town. See, there's town right there. So it's right outside town here. Like on the front it says Antique Mall right there. Let's see if I can get a... Yep. Alright. As you can see, it says Antique Mall. Yeah, it's a really big place, as you can see. Alright, there's a lot of stuff there. I saw a grating too that... Not sure if it was a floor drain or a register, but it was a big one that I thought about. But there's stuff for everyone there. lady stuff, man cave stuff, like NASCAR and John Deere and farming stuff. And if you're into antiques and you're in that area, that is a definite must go. Matter of fact, their local newspaper, the readers awarded them best of the best for antique stores. And I can see why, too. Mom got a vintage, what is it? Better Homes cookbook there. Oh, there's another water pick. And they also had a Zero 1250R fan there, too. In the same seller that I got the airline one from. Not seeing too much today. Cool stuff, but nothing I couldn't live without. Probably getting to stuff we've seen. Maybe not. Yeah, but I definitely remember that. Okay, it's the 8th. Election day here in the U.S. Hopefully you got out and voted. As you very well remember, I did Friday. And as you very well remember, I voted for...
Sorry, the info is not available. Private data unable to disclose.
There's that Simplex 25. There's no base, though. Now, what I'm going to do is there's 2 detectors I'm looking at getting. That Smoke Sentinel and that BDC. So this afternoon, what I just might do is I'll vote for one of them that I'll get. However, you won't know which one it is until you see its video. I'll try to remember to say, this is the one I voted for. Anyway, hardly seeing anything today except for that Simplex. That's pretty much it. Whole bunch of those. Connectors. First alert strobe detector. There's okay, it's the 9th. And sorry if that music made you angry, some of you. Here, let me play this. Just remember, we have to stand together, whoever did win. But anyway, there's that Firex, once again. Yeah, I did stay up until 2:30 in the morning, waiting for the results to come in. Was it what I was hoping for? Maybe, maybe not. Even though it was funny, the EAS triggered early this morning, required weekly test. So for those of you in the Clinton camp probably would say, geez, this is a national emergency. But again, anyway, let's get out of politics and back into smoke alarms. And speaking of that, though, I did vote for which detector that I wanted to buy. So I did get it, and as of right now, it's not on its way. I haven't gotten a message that it is, but it should be. And I'll give the other one a chance to get bought too. I probably will buy it later on in the month. Okay, it's the 10th. And the detector I voted for is coming. I got the shipment notification last night. Yeah, I mentioned before, it was the 2008 election, I think. I had just gotten those 2 simplex system detectors, and then that Gamewell beta alarm unit, and I was powering them up and trying them out that night while I was watching the coverage, watching the results come in on the TV. So something else I was going to mention, but I forgot. But anyway, Mom's in surgery right now, just for a cataract, so it's nothing really major, except she is going to go in for double hip replacement sometime soon. So there's that full brush detector again, the Snoopy one. think we've seen that the Fuller Brush one before, but I mentioned Snoopy there, and there's another one. So that one was in its box, as you saw. Travel safe detectors. There's no 462. Oh, there's that one again. One thing I do remember, and this wasn't the thing I was trying to remember, but yeah, sadly that CD2 in the red box. No, people, not that red box. I mentioned that before. But yeah, that one hasn't been relisted. So, that's sad. And also, one thing I did forget to mention about these, maybe that was what I wanted to say, but I would like one with the battery backup. So maybe that's what I was mentioning. Oh, and that stuff we've seen. Okay, it's the 12th. Oh, that picture decided to load a little too late. It's just a newer first alert anyway. My voted for smoke alarm is going to be here today, so excited. Even though I almost gave it away on the first take. There's that TD200 again. And I did go ahead and get the other one. And we missed yesterday because I had a doctor appointment, and then I just sticked with mom and dad for a while. That Firex yet again. Wait, we on page 2? No, I don't remember that. But anyway, no lifesaver. Another 9710 there. Other than that, Honeywell and Firex, hardly anything today. And yesterday, and I think that stuff we saw Thursday. I do believe it is. Yeah. Yeah, sadly that CD2 in the red box. No, people, not that red box. I mentioned that before. But yeah, that one hasn't been relisted. So, that's sad. Okay, it's the 14th. As you saw in my whatchamacallit game. Smoke Sentinel. Hello. That's not new. And there's that Wake and Warn again. But anyway, yeah, as you saw, the Smoke Sentinel came. I mentioned that I did get the other one, and it's coming today. So you'll see its video, too. Oh! Well, well, well. Well, well, well. Speak of the devil. There that is again. Geez, 3 alarms in 1 month? I'm not sure. Yeah. Free shipping. Yeah. Well, there you go, folks. Kind of redeemed myself. So that CD2 is on its way, or will be. What's this? It's another picture. Let's see, what do we have here? A couple of ESLs. There's the blue Murata horn. And see, it's like the, what is the 351, 361 style. Excellent. That's more the alarm system wired version. Not sure what that is. I've seen it before, but yeah, it looks like the alarm system version. 351, 361. There we go, though. That CD2 is back, but not for long. It is now mine. I don't think I've ever bought 3 smoke alarms in 1 month. Oh, and that stuff I saw yesterday, so. But, hey, that's really cool. Like I said, I'll I'll probably power it up since I know what they sound like when I get it. And you know, I can easily have it go off. So, anyway, there we go. That made my day. Okay, it's the 15th. Yeah, 15th. As you saw, I got my BGC alarm yesterday. Really like the sound of it. And that's 1839i again. These, what are these? D702, huh? DS2, those are cool. Those are cool. Let's see if we can find out what these look like. I think those are like more like heat detectors. Yeah, those are heat detectors, not smoke. I know they're smoke, but I think they're heat detectors. Here, let's see. Oh, okay, it doesn't say. Firex again. Keep seeing that. And the Sears too. There's that one again too. Looks like the price is lowered a little bit too. Maybe next month. We'll see. Oh, because I've already gotten 3 of them this month. My mom's here, so I don't want her to know. And yeah, they haven't sold the, or they haven't shipped the code one yet. So, wake and warn. And I think that's the stuff we saw yesterday. I do believe it. Yeah. Good. Okay, it's the 16th. Looks like that picture didn't want to load. Well, it finally did. Again, it's just an insignificant detector. So I don't give a crap. Generation 2 again. Firex. Doesn't say what it is. That code 1 still hasn't been shipped yet, so. Oh, it's a freaking duct detector. I think I got tricked by that once before. I was kind of hoping it was going to be an FXB. But no such luck. There's that one again. There's not one of those not one of those ESLs. There's an older Demco. That's cool. Other than that, nothing much today. What's that one? Oh, just one for a security system. Alert Plus. There's a Decon 670. Is that the one I've got? Can't remember. The BRK and that stuff we've seen. Okay, it's the 18th. Sadly, the code 1 hasn't been shipped yet. I mean, it's the end of the week now. So sadly, if it isn't shipped by tomorrow morning, I'm gonna have to cancel. Don't want to do it, but might have to. There's a couple SA67Ds. Remember there was a version like in the 90s that was designed for a kid's room. Had the same cover, but it was designed for a kid's room. And I guess it had like some type of siren tone on it instead of just a continuous, or I mean a straight, like that. Wouldn't mind finding one of those sometime. But we'll see. So far, really nothing today. Well, there's another water pick. D1. That's a different one though. I mean, the same model, but it's not the one we've seen before because it's, you know, it's not in this box like that other one. Seen countless times. Ugh. Seen countless times. So far, that's been the only rare and unique detector I've seen today. There's that, and I think that's stuff I saw yesterday. Hasn't arrived yet, so. Or hasn't even been shipped yet, so. Cancelled. Too much for that. Okay, it's the 19th. And as you saw, I canceled the alarm, the code 1. So I gave them plenty of time. They never shipped it, so. Sad. Here I waited, what, a couple weeks, month or whatever, for it to show back up, and it never gets shipped. Never got shipped, so. Oh well. I think that's a different Firex. Yeah, K3. Well, that's another 1218. Yeah, I kind of bummed out about that, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And it'll save room in my collection for another one. And that stuff we saw yesterday.